Some
Right.
religions believe in like soul extinction, the idea that, you die and then let's say if you go to heaven, your soul stays around, but if you go to hell, it's just extinguished. And the idea, isn't that
Yeah.
more merciful than this soul having to spend eternity suffering? What's the Catholic perspective?
Well, yeah, the Catholic perspective really is that extinction does not happen. The Catholic perspective is that the person is actually choosing what they think will make them happy, and God is essentially, though it saddens him profoundly, is letting them have their choice. They think they will be happier if they're away from God. They think they will be happier if they're not responsible to Him. They think they will be happier if they get the 7 deadly sins galore, right? They think they will be happier in the darkness. And of course, when they think that, they say, I'm choosing this reality that I think will make me happy. I know that it will profoundly sadden the people, who've been pulling for me to get to heaven, but I really don't want to get there. And I really don't want to be in relationship with God. And so, be that as it may, even though it'll sadden God, even though it'll sadden, my relatives, even though I won't be able to see them, I'll get what I really, really want. And so, of course, God gives them that. And of course, is there emptiness in this? Absolutely. Who can live in a state devoid of love, even if it is, by their own choosing? Who can ultimately live in a state of alienation from self and others, even if you do think it's going to bring you the pleasures of the 7 deadly sins, but apparently in that calculus, people actually are capable, at least this is what the doctrine says, are capable of choosing to go in favor of the 7 deadly sins instead of God, instead of love, instead of others. It's a fictitious happiness, and of course it certainly is filled with emptiness and alienation and darkness, but they choose it, and there it is. Can we be sure that somebody is in hell? Well, the Catholic Church just teaches, you should never put yourself in the place of God and judge whether somebody is in hell, or some person is in hell. That's not up to you. That's up to God, who judges the freedom of a particular person and grants them, as it were, their heart's desire, which of course is, this profound and bizarre, perversion of happiness and a perversion of what it means to be fulfilled.